Hey everybody, I just wanted to give you my first video of the season. I just wanted to show that I started planting some different type plants around my yard. I decided to start planting some Japanese maples. For some reason, I love these plants. The fact that they are so small, but yet they're such a great accent plant to the yard. And I always see these videos on YouTube about how they show you like what the plants look like and stuff, but they don't really like get in depth with the plant. Like they don't actually show you the plant that well. Well, I'm going to change that for the couple of the Japanese maples that I have. I'm going to change that. I'm going to actually get in, personal with this plant. This right here is a Orangeola. It is known to be a weeping Japanese maple. It only gets to about around 8 feet, something like that. But feature of this thing is that the leaves come out kind of a reddish color, and they start turning green. Well, when I first got this plant, or tree I should say, it was all like that deep crimson color. But I noticed yesterday I planted this thing, and it hasn't skipped a beat since I planted it, so I'm pretty psyched about that. But ever since that I've actually planted it, I've noticed that a lot of the leaves have actually started to turn green or start coming out green. And just look at how pretty this thing is in the amount of time that I've shown you. And I just wanted to get in close here with my hand and actually show you these leaves. They're just amazing. The dissected leaves. Here's one of the oldest leaves of the tree, one of the largest, and that's how they all were when I first got it. I've had this plant since Thursday. Today's Sunday, and I planted it yesterday. But now the newer leaves seem to be coming out and having this green color. And I'm amazed by this plant. You can see the greens in there and everything. But I just wanted to go around and actually show you what the leaves look like. Like a lot of YouTube videos don't really show you anything. But here's a good group of leaves. And what it is the leaves come out like a reddish color, and they actually start turning green in the midsection of it, and then turn a dark green. And what it does is it kind of gives it an orange type look to it, especially when the sun hits it. And what happens is the leaves start turning green, but all the new growth is red, so it kind of gives you that green-red look to it. And I just love this plant. Look at how dissected the leaves are. Just a beautiful plant. You can see the greens in there. Yeah, no other YouTube videos that I look at. Here's some new leaves coming in. You can definitely see the green in there. A lot of YouTube videos that I see, you always see them looking at the plant from a distance, but they never really get in there. Look, there you go. There's some green. But because of the green, which seems to be coming out even more now, and it just rained also. But now that the plant's been in the ground, it seems like the plant is really bringing out some green in the leaves. And because of that orange or that green-red contrast, you start getting that orange look to it, especially when the sun hits it. Another plant that I just planted, which is just outstanding, is this coral bark Japanese maple. It's a Sangu Kaku, I think is how you pronounce it. Again, I planted this yesterday in the ground, and this thing has not skipped a beat since, you know, a lot of times the plants will actually have like a little bit of like transplant shock. Well, this thing is just, it just keeps, I mean, we've had some pretty decent weather today. It was like 80 degrees up here, and you know, this thing is just like, it's non-stop. It's bushier than it was yesterday, just in how fast the leaves are coming out. And I love these leaves. They're like a pink outline to it. See if I can find one. It might be hard to see on the video, but it's just amazing. I love it. You always see these YouTube videos of, they show you the plant from a distance, but they never actually get right in here. And the highlight of this plant is the bark. Look at this pink bark. It's almost like a chartreuse bark. It's just amazing. Look at that. Just gorgeous. They say in the winter, this thing is like neon red. It's already pretty, and it's not even winter. But the contrast between that pink and that green is just amazing. And the leaves are pretty small still, but I just love it. It's a good looking plant. I can't wait for the winter, actually, to see what it looks like, in the fall. And that one has, I guess in the fall, it has like some great fall color, like a really pretty orange, like a fury red orange color, and kind of gives you, you know, it kind of makes you, you know, you can't wait till fall just to see what they look like. I do have another one in the front yard. It's a red dragon, but it isn't blooming out yet. There's a couple on there, but it's not enough to show you yet. But when I do get more leaves on it, starts filling out, I'll give you a video. So, and this area of my yard, I'm actually going to landscape right here in the front. I actually found that rock way in the ground. Like, I went to go plant that, and that rock was down there, was in that hole. So I was like, oh, perfect rock for like a little bit of a landscaping rock for Japanese maples. Oh, and by the way, this tree here, the coral bark, it gets like 25 feet. So, and what I did was I put it against this wall of green evergreens here, and so as it gets bigger, you'll be able to sit back and enjoy the light green, those beautiful light green leaves, as you like sit on the patio here. So there you have it. I have Orangeola and Sangu Kaku, I believe it's called, or coral bark. And I have, you know, and then I have a red dragon in the front yard. And I plan on getting more to landscape this backyard, but I'll give you a video soon, and I'll show you that red dragon. Alright, well, have a good one.